And hello, Scorpio. How are you? Thank you, Scorpio, for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Scorpio, I'm going to be reading from some oracles today. We're going to throw some tarot at it, find out what we're coming up with for the week ahead. Whenever you stop in here, Scorpio, you'll know that I always read for the week ahead. If you're the ride or die Scorpio, I always read for the week ahead. And so if you are here real time, I'm reading for the second week of December. If you're somebody who's getting this today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead. Tell me if it's coming up for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner. Should you decide to stay and join this beautiful, ever-growing Scorpio tribe. And if you are the one who is always here, giving the thumbs up, being in the comments, doing all the beautiful algorithm things, I appreciate you so much for growing this tribe. We have empathy and honesty. Very interesting for the first card. Empathy says, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. I feel like in the week ahead here, Scorpio, that there is going to be a situation that you're going to be forced to look at from a different direction. It feels like you will then sort of have a bit of empathy for the situation, or maybe for the person who is enduring the situation. But it feels like in the week ahead, you are going to be forced to see both sides of a situation, which is going to cause you to feel empathy for the person who is going through whatever it is they're going through. We have honesty here. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I feel like once you see this, you realize that you've got to be honest, that maybe this person is going through something that you didn't understand, or something that you couldn't comprehend, and all you can really do is sit with them, right? That's what empathy is. It's not sympathy, right? Sympathy is, oh, I'm sorry you're down there in that hole. That looks terrible, as they walk by. Empathy is, you know what, I'm gonna get in that hole with you and wait for someone to save us. That's what it is. You know, so you're gonna be sitting with someone here, possibly yourself, but it could be another person. We've got crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. That's exactly what's going on here. It does feel like almost like we're removing a block or lifting a grudge, or I don't want to hold this grudge anymore, or I don't want to judge you for your path anymore. It's a time for healing, a time for connecting, for mending, and releasing as you're crossing bridges. You're leaving a situation, crossing a bridge to another situation. It feels like it's a thought pattern, actually, to me, is what it feels like. It feels like a real healing thought pattern. She's got the lamp out in front of her there. Or maybe it's he, right? Doesn't have to be a she. We don't really know. But this person, I feel, is feeling strong enough to do that. Yeah. Somebody here has been eyeing up this bridge for a while. Should I give this person the benefit of the doubt or not? I feel like you are going to be giving someone the benefit of the doubt just because you want to mend the situation as much as you can. You've realized through truth and honesty here that, and maybe even with your third eye being open, that you've realized that somebody here is going through something that they couldn't control. And so you're giving them a little bit of empathy for that. It says here, rejuvenating rain. It says, clear the past, heal the present. This is a situation that I feel has been ongoing for a while. It feels like it's time for you to let go of something, release something, and just let bygones be bygones, because it feels too hard to keep in this energy that was keeping you disconnected from your empathy. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. And Scorpio, look, you can show up as a little indifferent sometimes. I know that about you because, well, I love your energy. And I feel like you're sort of maybe apathetic, maybe to someone's situation. And I feel like you're getting to be more empathic about the situation. Tell me more about Scorpio. Energy activation. And we've got dedication. Energy activation says connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. Maybe that's how you're coming to this place here, where you've decided you're going to cross the bridge. We've got stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. So stay on path. Stay on this bridge. Stay moving in the right direction. I'm going to say we've got ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you, putting in the work. Yeah, action that helps achieve goals, building a path for success, maybe even a bridge, right? Let's get to some tarot here. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Scorpio, there is, I have extended the private reading sale just because some people were saying, look, it's the holidays, can't you give us a little more time? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So December the 20th is the new end date, and there is a new coupon code if you want 10% off my services until the 20th of December. Look in the pinned comment, please. Tell me about Scorpio. We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Nope, 7 of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, that was the 5. 7 of Cups in the reverse. That's your energy. And it feels like the 7 of Cups in the reverse tells me you've made a decision. Because when it's in the upright, it's more about confusion. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't really have an answer. Not sure which cup to pick. I feel like this, the 7 of Cups in the reverse is telling me I kind of know what I have to do now. That's what it feels like. We have the 6 of Wands. I really love that with crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing, and you're getting victory in that. It feels like you've been on a really hard path here. For some of you, not all of you, of course, but for those of you who have been on some sort of, traumatic path, I'm going to say, the 6 of Wands is about getting victory after the fight or after the war. Somebody's claiming victory. I'm here and I'm alive and I'm standing. I'm still standing, right? And, I feel like the spotlight is going to be on you. It feels like you have decided that, you've been through a hard cycle as well. This is victory after the fight or after the war. You're about to step into some sort of a victorious path, the new year possibly. But we have here that I feel like what you're doing first before this, the reason you're getting the victory is because you've decided you're going to release. Yeah, I just want to mend things. I've made a decision that I want to have victory. I don't want to be in an energy where I feel stuck any longer. I'm just going to be honest with myself and allow the rain to cleanse you, right? Allow this rejuvenating rain to fall, clearing the past and healing the present. Tell me more. We've got the Hanged Man. Look, this is the 4th hand I've done today, and I think that the Hanged Man is showing up in all 4 hands. I really do feel that we are in a place and a time right now where everybody's getting a different perspective. We're about to witness the full moon in Gemini that's coming up on the 15th of December, and I feel like this is a time in December where a lot of people are very nostalgic. We're looking at how far we've come. What did we complete back there? We're preparing ourselves for the new year. The Gemini full moon that's coming up on the 15th is preparing you to reflect on the past, and I feel like that's what this Hanged Man energy is here. Reflecting on releasing the things that you don't need. This is also release or surrender. Surrendering your path to the universe and saying, look, I understand now that if I just release things, I can have victory. It feels like you have dedicated yourself to changing your mind or seeing things from a different perspective. And I think that's what we're seeing here with this 7 of Cups in the reverse with empathy. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. We have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Moon energy. Bottom of the deck, we have, the 9 of Swords is in the reverse. I kind of like that because it feels like you really are releasing something. 9 of Swords is in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is here. That's the 10 of Swords. It's something that was really hard for you to release. It was really hard for you to make the decision, like to change your mind, to get the clarity and see things from a different perspective. Look, I'm a fixed sign too, just like you. And it sometimes is hardest for us to change our mind. It can take years for us to change our mind sometimes. But I feel like this is a change of mind. It feels like this King of Wands energy, it feels like you have, I'm going to say that you've leveled up, or you're about to step into a new vibration where you're like the master of your domain. It feels like you are somebody who is showing other people through you being on the throne that even though we come through this hard traumatic time in our past, there is still room for us to sit on the throne. And I feel like the King of Wands sits there regardless of what went on around them, right? The King of Wands is the one who is sitting on the throne in spite of everything that came to kill him, made him stronger. I say him because this is a masculine leaning energy, but please don't forget that, the kings also have feminine energy, right? Anyone who has masculine energy automatically by default has feminine energy as well. So it does feel like there is, You've decided that you're no longer going to worry about things. You're no longer going to hold yourself to the past. You're getting downloads and clarity. You're making conversations. I really think that you're telling people about I feel like you're teaching them, because the King of Wands is also a teacher, right? The King of Wands has been through a lot of things. And when we are friends with, or we know people who have been through a lot of tragedy in their life, a lot of hardship, a lot of trauma, those are the teachers. Those are the shamans. Those are the wizards, right? Those are the ones who can teach other people, not necessarily so they can avoid the pitfalls, because we all need our lessons, but so we can teach them how to be resilient, because that's who the King of Wands is. I feel like you're super, super resilient, Scorpio. And so you've made this decision to go with empathy. I feel that you now are seeing both sides of a situation, not only your own side. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And this is a decision. Like, we can choose not to, or we can choose to, and you have chosen to be in empathy. We have the Ace of Wands. You're protected on some sort of new path. I want to say it's the new path that you are showing people who you are. You're going to let them see all your scars, right? I'm also a photographer, and I have this beautiful picture that I took of a lion before the lions left the zoo. And this lion that I got a picture of close up, from a distance you can't see it, but very close up you can see all the scars that the lion has. And I feel like it's you. I feel like you have all these scars that maybe you were trying to hide from people, and I feel like you're just not hiding it anymore. It feels like this Ace of Wands is here to say the path is open, the path is clear, and you're making a decision to be empathic on this path. You know that the path can be hard, right? The path of Wands can be very hard, very challenging. We do have the Emperor. And we have the Four of Wands. So you're getting stability in your leadership here. Stability in the way that you lead. I feel like it's feels like it's a whole lot of energy. Like, I'm feeling a whole lot of energy with this. You are this Emperor energy, whether you are feminine or masculine. It feels like you have made a decision to travel the path that is less traveled, because it's a dangerous path. Not everybody wants to take that path, and I feel like you're strong enough to do it. I feel with the Emperor energy that you're a person who has stability and security, and I feel like with the Four of Wands that you are excited and happy about it. I feel like you are sitting on this throne here as the Emperor, and it feels like you are showing people the face of the King of Wands. So people see the Emperor. They see the Emperor who's the ruler of the empire, ruler of all the kingdoms, right? Somebody who has a lot of power, money, somebody who is solid and sturdy, somebody who has the last word. And people admire someone like that, but what they don't see is all the scars. I feel like what they don't see is the King of Wands. And I feel like you were hiding behind this Emperor facade, I want to say, but you are now going to be showing people, look, if you want to be an emperor, you can be an emperor, but you're going to get the scars, and you should show those scars proudly so other people can see that it's not an easy task. And if you want it, you're really going to have to endure. This is Leo energy. Leo is not giving up. There's not a damn reason that Leo would ever give up. And I feel like that's your energy. I feel like you're not giving up at all, Scorpio. You could have a Leo placement possibly. Maybe even in the rising. Tell me more about this this card of victory here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, so victory in your finances. Victory in compassion, kindness, being loving, and empathy is what the Queen of Cups is known for, is being kind and compassionate and empathic. Somebody who is willing to help all the time at any cost. It almost feels like as you're crossing this bridge, these feel like you're sort of recounting situations that you've been through, recounting like maybe there's a little bit of regret. Maybe I should have been more compassionate. Maybe I should have been more supportive or solid. Maybe I should have helped them financially. And I feel like you're crossing this bridge, but as you're crossing the bridge, you're releasing all these things. And that's what's bringing you to the victory here. We do have the Moon energy, and we have the Ace of Swords. I feel like what you don't see is there are still a lot to come. There's a lot of things showing up that you don't really have knowledge of. I feel like the Moon energy is something that no longer scares you. You're no longer scared because you're the King of Wands. That's the lion, right? The King of Wands is a lion, and you're no longer scared of entering the Moon energy. But I feel like this Moon energy here is telling me that things aren't as they seem. And I feel like there's more to come. This is not it. There's more to come, more downloads, more clarity that is showing up for you here. Tell me what's coming up in the Moon energy for Scorpio. got the Judgment card, we've got the Four of Pentacles, and we've got the Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to get another chance at something. Something that maybe you were not open to when it arrived the first time. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like whatever is about to show up and give you a second chance at something, look, it could be anything. We've got Pentacles, it could be money. We've got Cups, it could be love. We've got Swords, it could be a thought pattern. Take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like whatever this was when it showed up before, you were closed off to it. You were like, no, thank you. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the empathy. I don't have time to be the emperor. I don't have time for, taking care of all the kingdoms. I don't have time for that. And I feel like this opportunity is showing up for you again, but it feels like you don't see it. But I think that maybe you were scared of it last time, because I was just saying that the King of Wands is never going to be scared of the moon energy. And I feel like you're not scared of of whatever it is that is showing itself as an opportunity. You're not scared of it anymore. But I feel like when it showed up last time that you were blocked because maybe it was fear. It could be fear, or not really being able to feel it. I feel like somebody is in connection with their spiritual self or their psychic self, and maybe you weren't before. It feels like there is going to be some downloads that are going to give you some sort of a different perspective on something. And I think I almost feel like it's a dedication thing. Like it feels like you start looking back there and start being introspective, sort of, and looking at how far you've come. That's what it feels like here. Tell me more about this Hanged Man. You get a different perspective at the end of all of this here. We've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. I love it. We are just releasing everything that is unnecessary for us to carry. Yep. There it is right there. It says time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, it's at the top of the reading, right? So it feels like here that you see all the things you've been through. They were terrible and awful and horrible. And maybe some people lied to you. Maybe you felt betrayed. Maybe you felt stabbed in the back. But I feel like you never gave up. The King of Wands is here. You just never gave up. And I feel like some of the people that you would have called friend or called family or people you really trusted, I feel like this Six of Cups is telling me it's a nostalgic look back, is what I was saying, right? As we get into the end of the week here, we're getting closer and closer to the full moon. The Three of Cups is telling me that you will have a reunion with some of these people from the past, but others I feel like you're releasing. I feel like you are noticing the work that you've done, and you're not going to go back on it. Like you're not going to screw up all the work that you've done. I'm going to say some of these people, you're just going to leave them in the past with these nostalgic thoughts. Some of them you're going to bring together in your home or go to their place. We got the Three of Cups in celebration. It's a celebration of your dedication and the release at the end of the year, which I feel is coming soon, right? Or at least the release of the full moon. Tell me what the outcome is here for Scorpio, please. We've got the Knight of Coins, we've got the Death card, and we have the Two of Wands. So I feel like now you are into making decisions that make actual deep change, is what it feels like. It feels like with the Knight of Coins that it took you so long to make this decision, but now that you've made the decision to stand upright in this Emperor kind of fiery sort of King of Wands energy here, that you're wondering what took you so long. I feel like you're not scared of change. You're not scared of death. You're not scared of things that leave, things that die. You're not scared of that anymore. You know that when something ends, something has to begin. It's only a gateway to something else. It's kind of really beautiful. So we do have the Seven of Swords. Why is that? We've got the Empress, and we've got the Eight of Cups. It feels like in the past, maybe the Empress had walked away because you weren't being entirely truthful to yourself. But now you're all about the honesty. We have... I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So maybe I feel like this Empress here walked away, possibly. This is probably what's coming back around again for you. Something you were not ready for, but now you're ready for. Why? Because you're showing up as the Emperor. So whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you are now ready for what you don't see. You're like, bring it. I'm good. I'm good. I see how far I've come, and I feel like this Judgment card is telling me that now you're ready for it. You're no longer going to block it out. I feel like you're ready for it. You were lying to yourself before, though. I'm just going to say. Just going to leave that right there. Thank you, Scorpio, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you so much. And I'm going to go for now, but I'm going to be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm out for now. See you later. Bye.